is unbelievable. I am wearing a t-shirt, a jumper, 2 hoodies and then my jacket. My body's not too bad and my hands aren't too bad with these gloves, but give it 10 minutes. My legs, I can feel the temperature. Well, not surprising really. So, I have no idea where I'm actually going to today. I am bored. And the old girl hasn't had a run out since Tuesday, and it's now Monday. Because I haven't been able to ride due to my finger. I chopped part of it off on Monday night, so I have been in pain and unable to use the finger. To be honest, I'm still in a bit of pain now if I touch it on anything, so I'm being very careful with it. So I'm going to give you a safety tip. If you're wanting to put a router's edge on something, but you can't hold the router to put it on the piece, don't turn the router upside down and hold the piece. Jesus. It was stupid of me, and I knew I was doing wrong at the time, but I got away with it for so long, and I got complacent, kind of went on it, and then next thing I know, the piece went flying across the room and my finger went into the router. It was a bit of a scary moment because a little piece of wood went flying across and it was about the size of the tip of a finger. So it was a bit of a panic moment at that point. I thought I had honestly lost the tip of my finger because I felt nothing. All my brakes suck. What's going on with these brakes? I washed my bike yesterday. I thought the brake cleaner would have worked, but I've got some new pads for this to go on at some point. Oh dear, someone's had a bad day. Well, I think it's possibly time for a coffee. So there's not much going on at the moment, so I haven't got a lot to talk about. Pretty much every aerosol can in my garage has frozen and lost gas pressure, which was really annoying because I came to clean this yesterday and everything was gone, all the stuff that I would normally use. The chain cleaner gone, the brake cleaner gone. I actually knew about that last week, so I ordered a new one, so it wasn't a problem. The chain lube, there was no pressure in that, so I had to take an axe to the can, drain it into a pot and then brush it on. So there is far too much chain lube on this chain. Some people might say there is no such thing as too much lube. There is always time for lubricant, but it will be flinging everywhere. Oh, needs must and all that until I get another can. Actually, I might do that while I'm in Whitehaven. Oh, that's a pothole and a half. Just a look up there. Not in that pothole. Someone's doing along. Oh. There you go, that's a Cumbrian beach. Anyone seen that video where the bike's riding along a quayside or harbour, whatever you call it, and he's got panniers on, and one of the panniers hits his bollard, goes over the edge, lands on a boat. Like, I only laughed because that video wouldn't be out if he was really badly hurt. But that went through my head then, so I chose not to go any further. In 1778, John Paul Jones of the American Navy raided the port of Whitehaven. He spiked the guns of the Half Moon Battery. This cannon, known as Long Tom, was one of those guns. To commemorate this occasion and the recovery of the gun in 1963 near Tom Hurd's Rock by 124 Recovery Company REME, that's Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineers, and B Company 4th Battalion Border Regiment, Territorial Army, presented to Copeland Borough Council by Central Volunteer Headquarters, TAVR REME. TAVR, Territorial Army, I'm guessing Volunteer, I don't know what that last R is. Volunteer Reserves maybe. So this is a proper cannon with rubbish in it. Like, fucking lovely arseholes. That's pretty cool. There's loads of them around here actually. I saw another one with a bloke riding, trying to set fire to it sort of thing. I don't know what the candlestick is. I know they used to make really good cannonballs around here due to something that's in the mine somewhere. Or there's a mine just up there. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Craig Hollow? No, I don't know. And what they mined was like this powder stuff, and what they used it for was like the mould for the cannonballs. They used to like put it on the outside, and it would make really smooth cannonballs and like a release agent. Wellington Pit. So obviously there was a mine here. Their bodies are buried in peace, but their names liveth forevermore. "64 medals were awarded for heroism in attempting to rescue the trapped miners." So obviously a pit must have collapsed 11th of May 1910. Here we go, it's the Wellington Pit disaster. The first coal mining disaster in Whitehaven happened at approximately 7:40 on Wednesday the 11th of May 1910 at Wellington Pit. The explosion has been attributed to fire damp and an underground fire. 136 men and boys were lost in the disaster, the youngest being only 15. For 1910 that's actually quite old, I would have thought, because they used to make people work a lot younger. For 18 hours the rescue attempt persisted, with men working in relays, only to be driven back repeatedly by the smoke and heat. The last inspection of the situation at midnight on Thursday the 12th of May convinced all the officials of the impossibility of succeeding in any rescue attempt, and the main air intake was blocked up in the early hours of Friday the 13th of May. It was not until late September 1910 that the pit was carefully reopened and the work of exploration began. On the 27th of September 1910 the first bodies were brought to the surface. It's a dangerous game. And apparently they're reopening one of the coal mines around here. And more importantly, I've been told it's not bad money to do. Bloody dangerous work, mine, still. Because apparently the mines aren't underground in a way, they are, but they're underwater. They go deep enough down to below the sea, because that's the sea just there, and it goes out. That's what I was told. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's not unthinkable when you think of like the Eurotunnel and stuff like that. So, oh, someone's dropped the anchor. Three more cannons. They're small in comparison to that one up there. The Tiger. I quite like them. If there's a boat, got a ketchup. Oh, even better, get cracking. The joke in there. Get cracking being the joke of get moving, get cracking, but cracking being release the kraken. Why can I smell hot dogs? You know that smell of hot dogs when there's a fair on? Fan house. Let's have a look at that. Oh dear, it's double yellow lines. Never mind. Oh. An entrance there to something. What's this here? Oh, so quite literally was a fan. Taking advantage of Whitehaven's rich coal resources, Duke Pit began here in 1747 with the first mine shaft sunk by mining engineer Carlisle Spedding, what a name, and the second by John Peel in 1819. So that's why John Peel's the name around here. I always think of the Radio 2 presenter. What was he, Radio 2, Radio 1? The music guy, punk. What you can see today are the remains of a fan house built in 1836. It once housed a large fan wheel measuring 8 foot in diameter, which circulated air through the mine workings below. Driven by a high pressure steam engine, the fan created an airflow of 23,000 cubic feet per minute. This was the first attempt at mechanical ventilation in Whitehaven's pits. In 1870, a larger Goobal fan was built, this time 36 feet in diameter, and able to circulate 70,000 cubic feet of air per minute through the mine. Whitehaven's mines were notorious for explosions due to the amount of fire damp or methane gas they produced. Duke Pit suffered 3 explosions between 1842 and 1844. The explosion in 1844 killed 11 men and 11 horses. Duke Pit closed in that same year, with the shaft instead being used to ventilate the nearby Wellington Pit, which is the one we saw earlier. The fan house itself is regarded as the best surviving example in the country. Obviously a big ass fan in there. This building was the entrance lodge to the Wellington Pit. Okay, that explains that. Grey dog against a grey wall, I didn't see that bugger. Oh, so there's the colliery. What's strange is you saw I had to go through bollards and stuff. If you look on Google Maps up here, there's a bin wagon. So I don't know how it got up here. Yeah, I bottomed out when I was going over them bumps far too fast. So I would assume Oh no, the bricks are too new to be a Canon battery. I don't know, weird. Oh, not a clue what this is, or was. I'm guessing that was an air shaft. So there's your mine there, that's the drop pit. So I'm guessing it goes down into here somewhere and then it goes out to sea. Because I can't understand any other reason why that would be there. What the hell did I just see in that water then? No, it's just a little ripple thing. It's kind of cool. So yeah, my guess is that that's an air pit, an air funnel, whatever you call them, ventilation shaft. And that's a colliery there. But you got to pay to go in, and then nah. I spend my money a little bit wiser. I spend my money on my bikes. I'm not going to say a little bit wiser. Thing is, I don't know anything around here, so I'm just kind of plodding around. Obviously, Whitehaven didn't start as a mining town, it was all shipyards. So it go into the dark illustrious side, or whatever you call it, dark dodgy side, but a lot of slaves came through here as well. We were a big part of the slave trade apparently. I'm not going to say that's historically accurate or anything like that, because I'm just saying apparently. Bit of a speed trap down here. Your engine obviously just, your bike speeds up or your car speeds up, and the police know this and sit down here. Let Jesus take the wheel. Oh, that's a junction. Oh, that front end started wobbling. There's someone down here, I believe, does mix exhaust. Oh, there's someone following me then. That was a cop car, that. Sneaky bastards. Give us a fighting chance and paint all your cars Battenberg. Ho 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 ho. It's damn fucking cold, I tell you. I can't feel my fingers now. So, I hope you enjoyed the little run out and have a look at something I didn't expect to look at. So, if you like these sort of things, let me know below, and I'll try and do them in some other towns as well, actually. So, peace.